Alright, well, so I'll get a close-up here of my trailer wiring. This is what happens when you leave when your trailer wiring somehow comes unplugged. It got pretty much destroyed on the ride home, so I'm going to get in there and show you how we're going to fix this. I got kind of a big cluster here. Although they did it good though. They staggered the wires because I think they used butt connectors is what I feel in there. I'm going to get in there and just show you how to repair this wiring. It's a really simple repair. I mean, I should probably be doing the whole trailer, but I just don't feel like doing it this year. So I'm going to show you how to cut this off and just rewire in one of these. And this is just a new pigtail. I might need, as you can see here, it's not as long. So it'll cut off right about there. So I might have to take some of this wire and just add a little bit to the back of this. But we'll show you how to repair this real quick. It's a really quick and easy repair, so we can get back out on the water. So we'll get to the repair in a minute. So stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, we're going to come down here. Let me get this camera right in here. We're just going to be stripping all the old tape off. If it comes off, great. If not, you can just use the razor blade. I'm sure they did this with water. Yeah, they did this with butt connectors. Not waterproof. I'm surprised they worked as long as they did. Then we'll just get the tape off. Like so. You just want to get access to all your connectors. Although they did do a nice job of staggering. I'll show you how to do that when we go to put this all back together. You want to stagger your connections, especially if you're using butt connectors. So see how they staggered this? That's so you don't get a big, if you put them all together, you get a big giant wad of wiring, and you don't want that. So they did a pretty good job with that. I am kind of surprised they didn't use waterproof stuff. Oh wow, that just came apart. Well, that's where the waterproof butt connectors come in importance, because when the water gets up in there, it builds up corrosion in the wiring. So you definitely want to spend the extra money, definitely get waterproof butt connectors. It's not a big deal to just get a little bit more. Spend a little more and then you've got a little more. So there you go. We've got this all done. So we've got our green. Our brown is going to go into these two. And green, white's your ground. And then here's your yellow. And that's just going to go to the yellow. So basically we're just going to clip these off and then get them ready to go. So now I'm just going to clip them off. I wonder if this will just pull out. Yep, that didn't pull out, but just so I can keep the wires together. I want to keep them together so that they, well, here what we'll do with these right away is clip these off. Split these a little bit. That, and these were together. So all I'm going to do, put a little piece of tape on here. You basically just want to keep everything where it was. The easiest way to do that is these were together, so let's just tape them together. And then that way we know that these go together in one butt connector. These go in another butt connector, and then your green and your ground will go together. Now, I did say that I'm going to put a little extra wiring on there. I think I'm going to take some of this wire and just put it onto my pigtail, and my pigtail isn't long enough. So all we're going to do with that is we're just going to cut these all off and get some good clean wiring. You want to make sure the wire's nice and clean. I don't know if you can see that in there. There's no corrosion in it. And I'm just going to make my pigtail longer. So, alright, I will get back. Now you've got everything cut off. Now we're going to strip these wires, and then I'll be back. Stay tuned. I'll be back, and we're going to get to where we're going to put the butt connectors on and strip the wires. If you never crimped a wire, here's how you're going to do it. You just kind of make sure the wire's twisted. Get your butt connector. Put the wire in. Make sure it's good all the way in, and then just crimp it down. And once you crimp it, give it a good squeeze, and then you'll see nice solid connection. We're going to do that for all the wires. Okay, so there you can see I've got this end, so now I've got my pigtail ready to go. I'm going to tape this up, and then we're going to get ready to butt connect these on there onto our trailer end, and we should be ready to go. And that's all it really takes. It's really simple. So stay tuned. I'll be right back, and we'll start putting the trailer end on now. Okay. So I missed some of that, but this is generally we're almost done crimping on the trailer end. So now you've got all your wires crimped. I'm just going to kind of loop that guy in there, and then I'm going to tape these guys up. Okay, so basically I've got all of these crimped now. I'm going to get a torch. I'm going to melt the ends because these are the waterproof, so you put fire on this, and then I'll get that, and we'll melt these, and I'll show you how that works. And then we'll be done. We just got to tape everything up, make it look nice, and we'll be all set. And that's about it. So stay tuned. I'll get those waterproof butt connectors sealed up, and then we're done. Okay guys, so I just use a torch on one of my soldering irons. And so I just take it and just do that, and you'll see that heat shrink. It just shrinks up. And if you do it on all different sides of it, it'll shrink up real nice, and it'll seal that connection. So there'll be no water getting in there. And you just kind of do that, and it seals up real nice. And it seals from the water. That way you get no water. Like, that's why that wiring was a little bit kind of brownish, because they didn't use these. So water got in the wire. And that's, I mean, it's half a dozen of 1/6 of the other. I use these. Some people just use regular butt connectors. These work just fine for me. And then they're all sealed up. Now we just tape, and that's it. She's done. So I'll show you the finished product once I tape it all up. And here's my nice new connector. Here's the finished piece with the convoluted tubing on it. And it looks pretty good. I think we probably did a pretty good job. I mean, again, I think I should probably redo the whole trailer. But thanks for watching. That's just a quickie on how to really make a temporary repair to your pigtail if you get into the season and it breaks. Thanks for watching.